And more RWA Elite Status action, match number 2, and I am joined by the unbalanced Messiah, Christopher Dozer.
Yes, sir.
Welcome aboard.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for having me.
The return of Jason Devine, and no small order in Frankie. Frank the Crank.
Well, Frankie's too cranky right now. He's not very happy.
Heard him say something about pretzels and
apparently he called
no beer or something.
He called a bum pretzel on the way to the ring.
Did he take it from that little girl at ringside on the dad's lap?
Probably.
What a jerk!
Yeah, hey, you know what? You gotta get it. You gotta get it when you can get it. It's like taking candy from babies. It's like a pretzel.
Well, you know what started all this. This is not a Frank the Crank that you remember, and he had happened to drink some water that he wasn't supposed to. Water from the lake in let me try that again. Water from the Lake of Reincarnation, the Hardy Brothers Lake.
Yes.
He drank the wrong water bottle. Tom and Dick Lane had purchased this water bottle, and Frank just took it upon himself to drink some up, and now we have a cranky Frank on our hands.
Well, let me tell you something. Like a cranky Frank is something to be reckoned with. I remember Frank the Crank as this goody two-shoes guy who come out and play to the fans and be this nice guy. He's a mountain of a man. He can kick people and take their heads off. That's what he should be doing. But instead he was worrying about what these people think. So this new attitude could serve him well. However, Jason Devine, who I know very well, just won't quit when the quitting's good.
No, he certainly won't, and although not being in action in a while, it looks like he has no ring rust whatsoever. There's a dive, and it only took Frank down to a knee.
I'm telling you. He's a mountain of a man. He needs to start using his size to his advantage.
And Devine's no slouch, a former Triple Crown champion,
absolutely not,
time tag team champion. Hell, he was tag team champions with me.
Did you kick him in the face?
I did not kick him in the face, but he did just push Frank into the post right there.
Well, looks like we're going to have that's the end of Jason Devine as we know it. His spine is now jelly, thanks to Frank the Crank.
I think you may be right with your assessment of his spine.
I'm no stranger to back injuries, and that is the hardest part of the ring is on the apron. He got sidewalk slammed with all of Frank the Crank's strength. And this is what Frank needs to do. Isolate and pound into submission.
Now, Devine has been referred to as insanely talented with emphasis on the insane. Sometimes beating him into submission, although it may sound like a good strategy, not the easiest thing to do, because like you said, he doesn't know when to quit.
Now, I speak from experience. It took 3 matches of me and him absolutely brutalizing each other. Speaking of spinal damage, it took 3 matches between Jason Devine and myself to finally put him down.
Surprised that didn't put him down right there.
When you're insanely talented, you don't quit, even though your body's telling you might want to stop.
Irish whip coming up. Really working hard on that back. Oh, he almost hit him with his kick. That scissor kick's put many men down.
That's the Frankenstein. Yeah. And
clothesline. That could spell it. Nope.
I think we just saw the last gasp of Jason Devine right there. Frank needs to put him away and put him away now.
I think it may be in Devine's best interest to live the fight another day, because the more he kicks out, the more he fights, the more mad Frank's going to get.
I agree completely. Unfortunately, the only person who's not agreeing with me is Jason Devine.
He always been stubborn.
Stubborn might get him knocked unconscious tonight. But the more Frank lets him hang around, the worse it's going to be for Jason Devine.
Blatantly choking him right in front of the referee. Now he's just trying to send a message, telling him, give up, kid. It's not worth it.
He's going to get hurt if he continues, I'm telling you.
As I alluded to, he just said, because you're pissing me off. He's talking to a fan, but obviously he can't hit a fan, so he's going to hit Devine harder. Devine's trying to fight his way out of the corner here.
You can't give him daylight. You cannot give Jason Devine daylight. He will make you pay.
Point proven.
When you're on him, you got to stay on top of him because he's going to keep fighting and coming back harder and harder.
Yakuza kick in the corner.
Oh, what are you thinking, Jason?
That's 320 pounds, maybe more.
Watch out.
Right in the jaw. He's had that broken before, some 6 years ago at Legacy 4.
No, I was talking to Frank earlier. He said he's going to roll a new submission here tonight. He calls it the Crank Yanker.
Oh, wow.
It's about time to give up.
There's really nowhere to go.
All of his weight on the arm. That's not a choke. He's using his own arm to put him down. He's out. He's out.
I think he verbally gave up.
Here's the winner, Frank the Crank.
Well, there you have it.
I'm telling you right now, that is nothing short of dominance. A 320-pound man as big as Frank the Crank, who can move as fast as Frank the Crank, is something to be very, very scared of.
And Legacy is next month. He just sent a message to any potential opponents that he is not to be messed around with.